anything you get at the top feels good.
I think there's definitely more people that drop the ball harder than you do.
Yeah. Precision, line work, Katie.
Do not play with me.
Bro.
Do not play with me.
How sad were you when I had a better critique than you, though?
I wasn't sad.
Tears, bro.
I'm not sad.
Tears.
Linda, cry, Dana.
Yeah, don't play with me.
Do not poke the bear.
I don't know what kind of bear you're talking about, but...
Do not with me.
Alright guys, we're here to determine who we're putting up for elimination.
Daniel, the pretty boy. I get seizures when I look at it.
All I see is chaos. And it looks like two different people. His line work on the bottom, great. Up the top, sketchy everywhere.
In my opinion, there's the worst one. Fame knocked it out of the park last night. Not here. The structure of this tattoo was chewed up. And then the shading and the color packing, that is worse than Daniel's.
I'm telling you now, there is no skin trauma. And if you really want to go trauma, I'll bring up my own. Let's look at Katie's.
Yeah, this is just shock.
She had a rough time. The dude was bleeding. This is riddled with trauma. I cannot defend that. And I don't want to lose another teammate.
Alright, tough day. Pixelated tattoos.
On the day that we're looking for precision, we see the worst outlines that we've seen ever from this group.
Yeah.
Fame's is probably one of the worst.
The pixels themselves are not precise.
Some of the worst.
Nor do they make any sense whatsoever where they're placed.
It's terrible.
Little D falls short. When you look at precision, there's nothing clean about it. It is messy and scratchy and not solid.
Katie did it really bad.
Oh yeah. It was. That swirl is terrible.
Worst idea he could ever come up with.
He added it in the last hour.
Him doing that at the end and disrespecting the ask in the beginning. He's as bad tattoo.
The coaches are going to be sending someone down, and whoever they put down at the bottom is going to speak volumes.
Be interesting. I'm very anxious to see how this is going to go.
If I go down to the bottom because my canvas walked out on me and somebody with a tattoo stays upstairs, I'm gonna be pissed.
All right, coaches. Who are you sending down for elimination?
Coaches have decided to send Katie down for elimination.
All right, in the bottom, we'll have Katie. Little D. And Faye. And I gotta say, there's a bunch of you that are really lucky, especially Mike and Daniel. All right, we'll see y'all in the coaches downstairs.
You're gonna sit there and laugh about it?
Don't feel me.
You sat there, put your head down and laughed.
I'm excited that I'm not going to the bottom. Yeah, I'm just going to say thank you to freaking Steve's team for going to the bottom for me.
By the skin on your damn teeth, you got lucky. Save it.
Daniel, sometimes you just gotta shut up. I swear to God.
That goes for a few people in this house.
Y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Fight it, baby.
Today, you had to create pixelated tattoos. Based on your work, one of you will be packing your machines. Let's hear from the coaches. Why did you vote Katie to the bottom?
It came down to trauma to the skin.
It's way overworked.
When I started to whine, it immediately started to gush, and I was not able to get anything to stay.
It boils down to how simple your tattoo is, and yet still how many problems there are with precision.
There are no excuses here. I should have done better.
The one thing I do know is this is not her work, because she's much better than this.
I can do better line work than that. I have a little more experience than the rest of these guys. I have more tricks in my bag.
This is one of the ones of the day that any of us would actually want on our body. I think it looks tough.
Why is American traditional if it looks up? That's a tough tattoo. At 20 years, color's still not solid. This is the simplest tattoo in the room. This is exactly his style.
And you think this is more simple than Katie's?
Yes, I do. He dropped the ball on it. Again.
My tattoo, at least you can tell it is. And at the end of the day, I got more heart than any of these motherfuckers up here.
I have heart too. I mean, that's the reason I'm here. As you can see from the last challenge, I got tattooed today.
This tattoo is a technical application nightmare.
The challenge got to me. You know I could do better than that.
It sucks to go from the ultimate high to the bottom. Precision, you just don't hit.
Judges, it is time to determine who is going home.
I mean, it boils down to the technical application. I gotta go with Katie.
I can read Katie's tattoo better than I can read Finn's.
Stay in textbook. Katie.
The judges have decided, Katie, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master.
We've seen you do better tattoos than this. It's just what happens on the day. It's what happens on the day. You should walk out of here proud. Head up. You're good.
Thank you guys so much for giving me this opportunity.
Please pack your machines and close shop.
Thank you. When sharks smell blood, they all swim to where it's coming from. They knew I had a weakness. They knew that I was an emotional person. It is a constant, crazy mind game, and I feel like I failed.
On the next episode of Ink Master.
The big dogs took a shot at us twice now.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere.
So it's not willing to give a canvas a tattoo to canvas wants.
I can hear you, douchebag.
There he goes again, misconstrued. He's trying to stir up drama. Welcome to the game, baby.
You might have cut that dude. That could be a huge cage in here.
Now he deserves to go home.
Josh's attitude is getting to everyone, and it's working. Why doesn't everyone worry about their tattoos?
Because he jumped on everybody else.
No, because he's a beast.
Did your mom text you back?
No, because I didn't even text her about that. Plus, she's cleaning the house, so she's probably still busy cleaning it. Because she said it was the dirtiest.
Team DJ's really ready. No expect mercy, and there'll be none given.
In the Flash Challenge, Team DJ fought back.
Nothing makes me happier than seeing Team DJ be totally ahead of the game with one man down.
Right on. And you know it's a hard house.
What?
She's got a hard house. There was a bunch of guys that got drunk in his house.
Hmm.
She said there was like puke in the sink and everything.
The judges have decided the winner of today's Flash Challenge is Team DJ.
Taking shots with mother skulls.
In the elimination tattoo, Team DJ's enemies felt the heat.
You didn't listen to me. It comes back to something totally different than I asked for. I don't want to do it with you.
Precision? Line work? Katie?
You got hooked up there.
In the elimination, Fame, Lil D, and Katie were the bottom 3 artists.
Fame.
This tattoo is just a technical application nightmare.
Lil D.
Your color saturation definitely has problems.
He dropped the ball on it again.
At least you can tell it is.
Katie.
The line work in this thing is rough. It is a bumpy ride.
The judges have decided, Katie, you do not have what it takes to be Ink Master.
13 artists remain, but only one will earn a $100,000 prize and the title of Ink Master.
gone anyway. The judges really wanted you down there because you threw the challenge out of your tattoo.
If I would have realized everyone has a checkerboard thing,
Quit calling it a checkerboard thing, dude. It's pixels.
We need you to be more serious.
I hate checkers in general, so I didn't want to put the checkers in my tattoo.
That's not what it is. It's really frustrating as a teammate to hear you just like blowing it off.
Say checkerboard. I'm not saying checkerboard. At the end of the day, there's a lot more things that you need to take seriously, like not being at the bottom.
And I wasn't this time, was I?
Every time you have meetings and stuff, you spend 90% of it exalting yourself.
I've literally been at the top.
Disregard being at the top because did you win the title of Ink Master?
Dude, it's not even that.
Did you win the title?
No.
I did, and I'm still not on top. Because now I gotta fight for this again.
We really gotta start letting go of our egos and teamwork is our future. The big dogs took a shot at us twice now.
Yeah.
And it failed twice.
We're not going anywhere. Because I'm taking 3. I'm taking 3.
Welcome, guys. This competition is constantly changing, and to win, you have to be at the top of your game. Only one of you will earn $100,000, a feature in Ink Magazine, and the title of Ink Master. Throughout the competition, you've been working side by side as a team, but today, all of you must step aside and trust your coaches completely. For this splash challenge, coaches, you will be tattooing.
Ready?
Oh boy.
Steve has already won a head-to-head face-off against myself and DJ. I need to do everything I can to win this challenge.
This week, we're testing adaptability.
Adaptability is in every tattoo. On different parts of the body, the skin is different. You have to adapt to it. You have to run your machine differently. You have to approach the design differently.
Coaches, today you must tattoo an incredibly difficult part of the body.
Oh no.
The under chin.
Oh my god.
The skin under your chin is really delicate. It's hard to pull lines on, get solid saturation. It's hard to even lay out a design under there.
Remember, your success is directly tied to the success of your team, because each artist from your team that you lead to the finale earns you the power to call a shot in the Master Face-Off for $100,000. Win this challenge, and you'll have the power to assign all human canvases in the elimination tattoo.
Yeah. Alright, coaches, today's the day to lead by example. You will be tattooing from the underside of the jawline down.
Wow.
That is hitting the challenge.
It's a delicate area. It's a painful spot to get tattooed. It is
Brutal.
Yeah. If you don't know what you're doing, it gets really, really tricky quick.
Look, I know tattooing under the chin is difficult, but I myself can't exactly tell you why or how it's difficult because I've never done it before.
Jason, you won Tattoo of the Day in the last elimination tattoo, so you get the power to assign the human canvases to the coaches.
Wow.
Wow. Yeah. Let's meet your canvases. Canvases, please tell us about the tattoos you'd like to get.
I want a skull with a snake wrapped around it, roses in the background, realism color.
Please don't give us this canvas. It's old skin. It's gonna be super hard to stretch. It's like tattooing like a thin piece of ham.
Color realism, all seeing eye, crying blood. What?
Well, he says it's special for us. Goddamn. I want a great horned owl in black and gray realism. I didn't want that, man.
An owl? I do like 7 of these a week at home.
Yeah.
Okay, Jason, go ahead and assign the skulls.
Oh man, benefits of winning Tattoo of the Day. I'm gonna ruin some lives.
Canvases, one by one, please read the artist's name on the bottom of your skull.
Steve. Right here, man.
Jason gave me the most difficult skin in the room. Whatever, I'm the OG in the house, man. You're not gonna trip me up.
Okay.
Anthony. In good hands, brother. Got you, man.
TJ.
All right, coaches, hours, and your time starts now.
Yeah. Steve, that's Mr. Mile, man.
Everything about tattooing and understanding the throat is tricky.
Do you want the snake and the roses? Do you want to skull and roses? Do you want to skull and snake? All three of those things is going to be real hard in a very tiny area.
Where experience really plays is being able to be adaptable and tattoo every part of the body.
Getting that nice triangle right here is the top part of the throat.
If you've only been tattooing a few years, you haven't done hundreds of tattoos on every part of the body.
I want to use as much negative space as I can, but be smart about it, you know what I mean?
Without that experience, you're not going to be able to do everything as efficiently as someone who has been.
Stretch your neck, tip your neck up a little bit. I'm glad that my canvas only has one chin.
And I feel like the freedom in this. I'm trying to lay a stencil nice and flat and even. It's going all over the place. It's sloppy. I'm gonna have to adapt to simplify my design, and hopefully it looks good on this really weird hangy skin. Not the free unit.
It's pretty hand massive. So he's not willing to give a canvas a tattoo to canvas wants.
Right. I can hear you, douchebag.
Sometimes it's your canvas tattoo.
Listen, you keep running middle of the road.
I didn't know second was the middle of the road.
Be second at the finale too, see we got you.
Someone gets real grumpy when people start talking to him.
You're not talking to me, you're talking about me. There's a difference, bro.
See what the hell I'm doing. Everything's swelling up. I can't see what I'm doing. I just have to go off of instinct and follow my gut, my intuition.
Oh, that's my neck.
If I drop the ball, my team does not get the advantage, and I've pretty much proven to these other coaches that I can't compete with them going into the master face-off.
You have time? What do you think about a tiny, like, light gray shade?
I'm gonna like rated it in the neck, but will not hold.
I mean, light gray wash.
Listen, you gotta get this done, bro.
Let it rock.
Let him do his thing, man.
Steve, if you came off the black with this and dipped it in this, it would look dope. A dope look.
Dude, I got this much. I'm not blending, you know what I'm saying?
Jeremy, it's his day, he's tattooing. Like, if he doesn't take our input, then he's not taking it.
This is your final hour.
Maybe just pepper and just a little shading off those blacks up, give a little skin just to fill that gap just a tiny bit. Get through that, get it solid, get it clean.
Oh, it sucks. I'm dropping my machine.
Hit the tip. You're just gonna rewrap like everything.
I haven't dropped my machine in like 10 years. I'm not sure why I'm nervous right now, but people behind you telling you different things to do, it kind of gets in your head.
You want to try like that bloodberry color, so like a deep purpley red, so real pretty.
Josh might be a little bit too hands-on at the moment.
Anytime. Just gonna go with those. Yeah.
Josh needs to realize that this skull pick is everything to me. I've been on the line the last 3 times, so I'm really hoping he leaves DJ alone.
So the only other thing I was thinking, DJ, is like with your spacing that you have.
All right, Josh.
I'm done. I'm done.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Machine's down. Time is up. No more ink.
Holy.
Yeah, you absolutely crushed this, bro.
Wait, man.
Hopefully, bro. All I can say.
All right, coaches, it is time to critique your work. Let's start with Steve.
It's a tough tattoo. You made a smart choice. Just doing the skull and roses. You got a lot of really solid, dense black in that soft skin, and then you also contrast it with the really bright red in the roses.
It looks symmetrical, and I like that you went down and covered the whole throat. You did a killer job.
Thank you so much.
Steve's tattoo sucks. The overall design is just ugly, man.
Thanks, bro.
DJ.
I like the strength that you have in the simplicity.
It was a super tough area, especially a triangle. That was why I was so fumbled up.
It happens. All tattooers falter. But how you get back up from the slip, that is what I'm talking about. You made a really strong, clean outline. You really toned back the eye. You really went with a simple color palette.
Simplifying the design, great example of adaptability, especially for that spot.
Thanks.
DJ's canvas wanted an eye crying blood, and he did immediately teardrop. I mean, that's a cop out if you ask me.
Next up is Anthony.
the smoothness and the quality of the black and gray, that reminds us why you're sitting as a coach. Beautiful side, beautiful entryway to the piece in the center, beautiful exit, and the precision of that beat dropping down to a perfectly sharp point, dead center. Everything's dark and breathable.
This tattoo's absolutely gorgeous, but I'm thinking about the challenge. He dodged the one place that you had to tattoo, the under chin.
Judges, it is time to determine the winner of this flash challenge. As far as adaptability goes today, I really like what DJ did, the way that he went along the jawline, brought this design so it's readable from a mile away. My vote is for DJ.
Anthony, to me, went above and beyond. Doing big black and gray, we always see people do it too dark where they lose the contrast or they lose the shape. Anthony's figure is very dynamic. Vote for Anthony.
We have one vote for Anthony, one vote for DJ. Chris?
Today, Anthony.
The judges have decided the winner of today's Flash Challenge is Anthony.
Thank you, guys. This feels amazing. I don't have as much experience as these other coaches. I pretty much smashed them. That's what I needed.
Congratulations, Anthony. You will have the power to assign all human canvases in the elimination tattoo.
Yes, I knew it. I handed out those skulls, and I chose exactly the way that it needed to be, and our coach won.
You guys can head back to the loft.
Thanks.
We got multiple targets, and we're going to come for them.
My cameras will not stop twitching.
Oh, dude. That's just that there's one spot. He might have cut that dude. That could be a huge game changer.
Good job, man. Congratulations.
Good job, bro. I don't know, Steve. You do skulls all the time. To me, that one was a little bit sketchy.
I chose that style for a 59-year-old dude that worked construction. I know I'll be bulletproof.
I think the only place you wanted to look at that was from across the room.
It fit him well. It looked good on him.
You were walking around saying he doesn't even listen to a word you say. You were storming around.
There he goes again. Misconstrued. He's trying to stir up drama. That's what he's doing right now. You sound like a dying seal, dude. All day, dude.
Welcome to the game, baby.
Just watch it this way. There's no problem with me or my team. Whether you guys like it or not, I don't give up.
Welcome to the elimination tattoo. Based on your work today, one of you will lose your shot at $100,000 and the title of Ink Master. Today, you must prove your adaptability by tattooing the undead. From oozing wounds and rotting skin to decomposing hair and nails, you must use adaptability to turn the living into the undead.
Tattooing the undead is definitely very hard because you need to know the skeletal structure, the muscular structure, how things actually rot to create that rot and undead effect.
Be artistic. Do something to push the envelope. Go further. Work with your coaches, especially over there. That's the dead guy. Get some tricks from the dead guy.
Yes. This is our coach's specialty. Basically, all he does is dead. We're gonna kill this.
Remember, coaches, after the elimination tattoo, you must deliberate and choose one artist to put up for elimination. Let's meet your canvases. Anthony, you won the Flash Challenge. You now have the power to assign the human canvases. Remember, every advantage in this competition is critical, so make it count.
Got it. We believe in you.
Team DJ has some of the strongest artists in this competition. It's a no-brainer. We are going for Team DJ, and when we shoot, it's pretty much to kill.
What do you want to get today?
I want an undead koi fish on my right arm in color.
I want an undead lion on my shin in watercolor.
The shin is a really hard place to tattoo. The skin is so thin.